Alright, hi there. My name is Jared. So I go by Jared. I am a system. I have dissociative identity disorder, so there's usually 3 to 4 of us. But Jared is fine. I'm playing some Ark. Doing this as kind of just a fun little project. I love streaming. I love gaming. I grew up gaming. I was an original handheld Game Boy owner, and I had a Super Nintendo. Right now, this is kind of the middle of my stream, well, the middle of my adventure here on the islands. I wouldn't normally start a stream mid-adventure like this, but this is kind of just for testing purposes. Once the new Crystal Islands comes out, I think I'm going to do that. Just what I want to do, Genesis, without beating an actual map first. Looks like my terror birds have some level ups. Let's see what we got here. Melee damage for you. Melee damage for you. So these terror birds I'm using to clear the terrestrial caves. The plan with this group is I'm right by the swamp cave. Only caveat is I really want to have a gas mask to go in there. There's a lot of poison gas. I do have a scuba tank, but I know those are less durable. So I kind of want to push for the gas mask, to be honest. We'll see. But I have this channel. I do plan to do some live streaming once I get my internet back. Right now, my internet is not on because I am in the disability process. I have inflammatory bowel disease pretty severely. It's not quite Crohn's, it's not quite ulcerative colitis, but I've not really been able to work because of that. Also, the DID, the anxiety, depression, I've got a lot going on, so it's just better doing the disability thing, honestly. But it's a long process, you guys, I'm telling you, it is not easy. Start it as soon as you can if it's something you think you need to do. Make some more spark powder here. Because, yeah, it's going to take a really long time. I do have an attorney. We're in kind of the second stage of the process right now. We're waiting, hopefully, to go to court on it. That's where the decisions are really made. So the purpose of this is just kind of to, I don't know, do like a stream, chilled out, not like competitive or anything. Just on the couch, living my life with my cat here. And, yeah. Always my dream to play video games and have people watch me, which was a weird dream growing up, because gaming wasn't nearly as popular then. I'm 31, so I grew up in like the early 2000s, late 90s. Late 90s especially, if you played video games, you were a nerd. So to think that someday people would be watching you play video games on the internet was probably the most nerdy thing imaginable at the time. But I always liked it. I always liked when my folks would watch me play, or when my cousins would come over and they'd watch. I always felt really good about it. So, you know, living my dream, I guess. Why not? We don't have anything else going on. Alright. So, swamp cave's up there. Don't have a gas mask. Terror birds are there. We got this kind of base set up. Don't know if I want to set up a forge here. I'm trying to decide. There is a lot of metal. Oh, but it's going to be hard. Alright, so the next thing we need is the gas mask, really. That's what we need to do, guys. Get a gas mask. Alright. Get on my Rex here and head back to my main base. As long as we don't hit nightfall, that's not going to be an issue. The ghillie mask, the ghillie suit I'm wearing is kind of blocking where I am on the map. So I'm playing single player offline. PvE is enabled, so it's player versus environment. I don't have a whole lot of the settings changed. I do have a few of the more important ones that I changed. I turned off the spike wall damage on my dinos and turned it on for wild dinos, so I can make little safe areas out of the spike walls. When I start my next map, I'm going to leave everything default. I did turn taming up to 1.5, so I mean it's just up 0.5. I just don't want to have to spend multiple days on a tame. But it's been challenging. I mean, it seems like whenever I get a good setup going, something will come and destroy it. So I've been feeling a good challenge out of it. Here's something that let's see it here. A lot of little things there. But anyway, yeah. So taming's up a little bit. Spike wall damage has been messed around with. That's really it. I haven't turned the drops up, which if you're playing this and you want to have fun, which I mean I guess we all play video games to have fun, right? Hopefully. I would recommend having the supply drops turned up, because you don't get a whole lot from them late game that's helpful, in my opinion. But I did not turn those up on this. I just usually don't get them. So yeah, I don't know. Turned off the building collision thing so you can build a little bit closer together. I think that's it really for major changes. I did turn on the PvE, so it is gonna give me harder environmental hazards. I'm not a big PvP player, even in like MMORPGs. I don't do a lot of PvP. I just love the environments, really. I love the world, getting immersed in something else. As I said, I've got several chronic illnesses. I actually... piranhas? Oh, I see it. I see a piranha. Oh, there's another one. So, on Steam, I have... No, I didn't just start it. I started it a while ago, but it's not doing very well. I started a chronic illness gaming group, which I will have a link to near this video. If you've got chronic physical, mental, both like me, illnesses, video games are a great way to have a little escape from that. That's healthy. I mean, like any escape, you can get addicted and have it become unhealthy, but generally healthy escape. Reading is a great escape as well. I'm a big proponent of reading. My wife is librarian, so reading is great. TV, movies can be good, but you know, I think something like this is more stimulating. Ankle biters. So the idea behind the chronic illness gaming group is just, you know, have a place for people that have illnesses that use gaming as a treatment or coping mechanism. All kind of meet, hang out. If you need to really play a game with someone, so you're having a really rough day, and maybe somebody's online that's gonna do something with you. That new feature Steam has, remote play, I really like it because it means you can play multiplayer games online without having to have your friend buy a copy of the game. Here I am, the supply drop for some we'll take this blueprint. Already have oh, I am getting haunted. Oh my lord. Alright, let's go back here. So yeah, chronic illness gamers, I'll put a link to that. Hopefully we can get a community. I would have assumed something like that already existed on Steam, but I could not find one. Or I would have joined it. I'm not so much someone that needs to like be the person that starts something. If I can find what I'm looking for, I'm more than happy to join. But a lot of the times I just can't find it. But yeah, anyway, nice casual Ark-The Island. So I'm about halfway through, and I've got one artifact. So I guess that's not really that big. Got one artifact. I've got a pretty good team of dinosaurs. I am level 86, so I mean, I'm up there. Probably should be on the water cave at this point, but I'm still doing the land caves. Never cleared a map. This is one of my favorite games too, honestly. It is, because when I was a little kid, I would always have the plastic dinosaurs, and I'd be playing with them, setting them up. I used to take pictures of them. I did a lot of kind of weird things when I was a kid with play. That's because I'm, I don't know, 80 to 90% androgynous in the terms of how I view myself and how I view the world and problems and stuff. I don't really come at them from a male or female perspective. I was very much a doll and pretend kind of player when I was a kid, not into sports at all. But because of my upbringing, I'm very Christian, I messed up because of it, so partially why I have a DID. You may see me looking different, acting different, telling different stories, or it's the same story over and over again because of that. But partially why I'm doing this too, get awareness out. The more you know, the more power you have over these things. So it is what it is. It's kind of a video journal for me, a place to talk about myself, which I love talking about myself. I'm also kind of into myself. Not as much like a narcissist, but like I think I'm pretty great. Like I like myself a lot. Don't have a lot of friends. I'm disabled, so obviously, objectively, I'm not that great. Pretty bad actually. But you know, you gotta be happy with yourself. Which is one reason I've started exercising again, because I'm not so happy with how I look right now. I want to be a little slimmer, a little more attractive. But yeah, that's what motivates me, is, you know, pleasing myself. So if people don't like this, that's okay. If you do like this, that is also okay. I'm glad that you can spend some time with me and we can chat. Probably won't have live streams for a while, on the internet, but I'll be doing some of these recorded streams and talking about what's going on in the world and how I feel about it. Right now we have the coronavirus, which to me is scary. Now I know that's a controversial opinion right now, because left and right are both like, listen, it's not that bad. It's just scary to me because I'm on a lot of immunosuppressants for my Crohn's disease. I'm on azathioprine, I'm on Humira. So my immune system is suppressed, which puts me in the high-risk category, like other people that could die from it. And I know there's a lot of other things out there that I could die from, but I just don't need another thing that I could die from. But there's enough of them already. So to me it's kind of scary. I'm not like freaking out. I haven't quoted anything. I haven't caught really even anything different than I normally would. But it's just, I don't go out a lot anyway. I stay at home most of the time. But my wife works in the library, like I said, so she's exposed to a lot of people. I don't know. It's a little disconcerting. I hope they do get a vaccine for it soon. Just park him on the other side of this is my main base. She's kinda not as visually pleasing as the one I was just at, but I didn't really plan to have my main base here. It's just kind of where it evolved. So going forward, I think I'm always going to plan that this may be my main base, so that I build things that are actual shapes and not just stacks of wood. I do have electricity here, which is nice. We have some of these turret plants, which I absolutely love the artwork on these. Look at that. They've got like the sticky, almost spiderweb-like filaments, and this tentacle-looking vine that comes up out of the middle. Absolutely love the design of these. And they've got the prehistoric look of the big, the big coniferous almost on the bottom. Just great. Absolutely great. Alright, so I need a chemistry set, it's not like to say, but it's a chemistry table in order to build a gas mask, so I can clear this cave. And I'm going to need, let's see, crystal, 250. Okay, so let's just take them one step at a time. I'm sure I need more metal and crystal. I know there is some metal on this hill, and there is some crystal if it's regenerated. We will find out. Otherwise, I can always go in that cave right over there. Right over there for some crystal. Laid an egg. Look at that. Maybe I'll pick that up. Okay. Love my Argentavis. Best tame I've made so far. Absolutely into her. She's incredible. Love the wings. The red wingtips. Most useful dinosaur well, most useful mount, I guess. She's not really a dinosaur that I have. Great at carrying things over long distances, excellent fighter, can fight alpha predators pretty easily. Very, very sad if she fights it. I did stop naming my dinosaurs because of that fact. I just get too mad when they die if I name them. I do have one I named just because I use him to lead a pack, and I want to make sure they're all following the right individual. So I guess I use names when they're practical, but I don't just use them on all my dinos anymore. I used to. It's a rich metal vein. We will get some of this metal here. I know I need metal and crystal for the chemistry bench. My cat Leo, who just had surgery fairly recently on his bladder. He's very lucky to be alive. He had bladder stones, and his whole bladder lining was swollen and inflamed, and pretty much had lost all of its elasticity, so he was having accidents, he was doing all kinds of bad. But $2,000 later, thanks for taxes, he's doing okay. Demands attention, which is kind of how he is. There's crystals. Yeah, these don't give you very much. I'm probably going to have to go in the cave, which isn't a problem. I just moved all my terror birds over by the swamp cave. So I'll end up going in on my dire bear, which, honestly, my dire bear can shoot through anything in that cave easily. It's just that the dire bears are a little less mobile, so it's easier to get hung up or stuck on a corner or something like that. It can be a point of concern. Also, if you play Ark, you know that the caves are full of monsters that will decrease your stamina. They're like poisonous, such as scorpions, snakes, things like that. You only have one creature. If that creature gets put to sleep from the poison, then it's just you. So I'll probably, I want to put on stronger armor, but then there's the centipedes that have acid that digests the armor. So that's probably not, probably actually put on less good armor, like some leather armor or something. Just so I don't have to reforge the whole set of ghillie armor. But I'll definitely need to go in there for crystal. There's some by the entrance, which is a good thing. I'm just going to get all this metal while I'm up here because I'm going to need a buttload of metal. I was supposed to go see my psychologist today, but my car is broken down. It has a broken fuel time gasket. It's some kind of a gasket, not a head gasket, but a different gasket that keeps the coolant in. So it just spits out coolant like a, I don't even know, like a fountain, I guess. It's really bad. Oh, it's bad. It's junk. We're gonna get it junked. And, but yeah, so I can't get to my appointments as easily, which sucks. But my brother is taking me to my appointment in the neighboring city on Wednesday, which I'm very excited about, because right now I cannot have any adult beverages because of the medications I'm on. But as of Wednesday, I get to go off those medications, so I can enjoy drinks again, and that's going to be exciting for me because I live in Wisconsin, probably all I need to say. But I do enjoy especially my craft beers, like my sours. Sours are going to be the next thing after IPAs. It's going to be sours. They're already in a lot of stores. I like my sours, I like my IPAs, I'll even drink my local lager. It's really cool actually, I live in a really small town called Chippewa Falls, but I'm just down the road from the world headquarters of Leinenkugel's, which if you live in a state other than Wisconsin, you've only probably seen their summer shandy or their grapefruit shandy that comes out every summer. It has like a canoe and a paddle on it. They call it Limeys or Leinenkugel's. Their regular beer is not bad either. I mean, it's just like PBR or Miller, Budweiser, or any of those beers. But yeah, I'm right down the road from their factory. So it kind of smells bad sometimes because they're fermenting grains and such, but in general, it's kind of cool. And I like it. Very small town for such a large thing to be here. Alright. Am I going to be able to walk? I cannot walk. Too heavy, so I'm going to need to split this stack of metal in half so that I can take it inside. There we go. One bad thing is, I don't know, I need to fix this. Devs, if you're on, I always get stuck in that corner. And you can't jump out or get out or climb out, and you just have to break a wall. So it's frustrating. So we got some metal. I do have some spark powder on me. I know you're saying at this point in the game, why is it he burning wood for charcoal? Well, that's why I've got, I don't know, about 1,000 charcoal hanging out in there. That's why. Use the charcoal to make gunpowder. Alright, so this other stack of 50. Going for that industrial forge as well, but I think I'm going to go for the chem set first just so I can do that cave. Industrial forge is way expensive. Lots and lots of resources for that. And then I guess the crystal and the chem sets, not much help. Crystal right in the fabricator. A lot of stone with some here and some spark powder. These had some ingots in it. So the metal ore refines, of course, into the metal ingot. That's what you use when you're crafting things. So I'll put that in here. I think it needs something crazy like 2,000? No, that might be the forge. It needs 2,000 ingots. I'm going to have to split this probably into quarters. Unless I can carry. Oh, I can carry 100? Yes, I can. Nice. Probably because I got rid of that stone. Alright. If I was trying to speedrun this, I'd probably have 2 forges going. But I'm just playing it casually. Again, I'm going to do a different map from the beginning, and that will be done more professionally. That's not the right word. Correctly, commonly. Be done more by the books. There we go. Can't find the right word used. Alright. There's only 3 now. It's not super helpful. Alright, again. For the chemistry bench, add the cementing paste. Only need about 40 7 more crystal. Looking like we do need some electronics. Need to craft those. 250. I'm gonna turn on this machine here. Electronics. Make as many as we can. That's gonna put a damper in our metal supplies, but honestly, we're gonna need new bricks. And I'm probably gonna run out of silica pearls fastest. Luckily, as you can see here, we've got scuba. Should repair that as well, because I need to go get more silica pearls. I could take the scuba into the swamp cave, but the air tank wears out, I think, much faster than the gas mask does. Okay. Turn that off. Alright, so we got some metal cooking up. I think I'll burn anything else for me, but I will take some of the other stuff off of her so she's not weighed down. Such as the spoiled meat, this metal pick that's just here for no reason, hide, we will put the trophy item in here, the hide, and the metal pick. Go ahead and eat this egg. Yeah. Tastes wonderful. Alright, so we'll let the forge do its forging. And we will take the bear. I used to name my animals, but I don't anymore. I don't know if I said this on this recording or not, but they just die all the time and I get so sad when I name them. So, they're just what they are. I have 4 bullets. Not many, but I think my bear is gonna be the MVP of the game here. So the one thing I want to make sure I have before I go in is enough resources to build another torch if my torch goes out. It looks like I do, except for wood, so I need to find a tree before I go into this cave. It's a small tree. Kind of in this rock. So I have to chop through the rock to get to the tree. There we go. Right, now I think we're set for it. Oh. Nope. Stimberries. We need stimberries because, again, there's a lot of creatures in there that will put you to sleep. Get some stimberries. You can eat those and help not go to sleep. Actually, I think I just have straight up stimberries, which are better. Always get prepared before you go. Yeah, I've got stimulants. And I'm just going to set them onto my hot bar in case I need to use them quickly. This is back there. Alright, out of there. Yeah, I haven't had a fever. This thing about coronavirus again. It freaks me out. Being immunosuppressed and all. Haven't had a fever, but I have had like a cough and like congestion and just generally not feeling so hot the last few days. But as long as I don't have a fever, I'm good. That's when I will get worried. I have not had one yet. Here's this crystal. Cold in here and dark. Cold and dark. I Took me a long time to get this recording to actually record in decent quality, and I hope it still is. But if I need to redo this, that's fine. Again, this is all just to figure it out and have fun. And to give me something to feel like I'm accomplishing while I'm playing video games all day. Because, you know, it really, literally was my dream to have people watch me play video games. And that's a possibility, right? It's a possibility now. So we're doing it. We're living the American dodo in this cave. Right. We're living the dodo caves, guys. Come on. Alright. There's one. That one, probably. No, nope. Oh, a little bit. I know there's a lot easier crystal to reach way in here. I don't know how the combat is so scary with the poisonous animals. Alright, coming up to distortion wave here. Let's see how the video recording handles that. That is supposed to be there. Caves are mysterious, magical places. Well, this game is technology, not magic, but we all know that. Here's our first scorpion. Come down without a problem. Problem is, they usually come in swarms. This is where I can get a lot of crystal, but there should be a swarm of spiders and scorpions and other horrible things coming at me anytime. Actually, it looks like a lot of that crystal is still gone. Usually more over there. Snake, 2 snakes, and a centipede. Oh, those centipedes are the worst. He's not feeling good. Let's get him back over here where it's safer. Oh boy. He's got to level up though. Something. Give him some more health, I think. Oh, he's not looking good. Oh boy. That's a problem there. Yeah, he's looking a little worse for the wear. I think what I'm going to do is leave him back here. And I'm going to get out my gun. Wish I have a flashlight attachment too, thank goodness. Are any of these mineable yet? I hope they are. No. If you're new to Ark and you're wondering about the poop, it is because you do need to grow crops and do farming, and you need some kind of fertilizer. So all of the animals poop, you poop. Poop is essential to growing plants. If you're a farmer, you probably knew that already. Boy. Not any easily reachable crystal either. Not liking this. If I need to book it out of here, that's okay. I will book it out of here. Whoa, there's a spider in the ceiling. Got one looking out. Sword, please. And this is when we need those stimulants. We're gonna have to do another plan for the crystal. I'm not gonna go all the way to the volcano just for crystal. If I could build in here, I could just build a platform, which you can't build in caves. We got some, not very much. Almost got our asses handed to us. Broke all my armor. I knew I should have put on worse armor when I came. Knew it. See if I could like stand under there. Oh ho ho! There we go! I can somehow. I think that should be enough. Yeah, we should be set. Well, I'm still pretty poisoned. Let's get out of here. Worst thing about the stimulants is they make you super thirsty. Luckily, I have a canteen. And that it always glitches when I go in and out of the caves. That's just normal. Oh boy, what a journey. We survived somehow. Great job there, Bear. Torch away, no, the electric lights. So, organic polymer. I am out of organic polymer, which means I cannot repair any of this video. The worst thing about organic polymer is it is organic, meaning that it will decay. So let me just put on leather armor, honestly. I'm not super concerned about my armor at the moment. I'm in a pretty temperate area, so I don't need to worry too much about temperature. And I'm not going to be doing any crazy amount of combat. But she keeps saying that. She's supposed to only say over here when there's an item nearby, but I think she's broken. So I don't know. Alright. Structures. Crafting, chemistry. We don't have enough. 250. We have 34. We're gonna need more electronics. We are gonna need more polymer, which does mean a volcano run. Oh, they're so long. I might do that while I'm not recording, just because it's literally most of the time is just gonna be me flying towards the volcano. There is a little obsidian in that cave, but I don't think it's worth the trouble for how little there is. I guess I could get some narcotics brewing in the meantime. I've got a lot of spoiled meat here that I don't want to go to waste. It's spoiled, but at least I can use it for narcotics. We got some metal to haul upstairs. I didn't even look at the metal count. I've been in there several times now. Metal count that I'm going to be looking at is 250. That's not terrible. It's like some saddles. The worst part is going to be the polymer, honestly, now that I see it. Because I'm going to need all that obsidian. So we're going to just grab some narco berries, so we have a little bit of experience points for crafting some narcotic. And I could always use some narcotic to get rid of all these berries we've got an excess of. And get on my Parasitherium. Knock down some bushes. There we go. The plan is to do the swamp cave, and then to get a few more frogs, the belt buffaloes, and do the cave that's between this one and the swamp cave. It's actually in the swamp, but it's not called the swamp cave for whatever reason. The problem with that cave is it has a lot of underwater passages. So I do have scuba gear, but I'm going to need some dino support down there. Bushes down. Good stuff. A little tired and walking for a minute. It's good. Don't have a lot of plans for later today. My brother's off work. My brother Isaac, he's at a friend right now. He did just get us both Deep Rock Galactic, which is actually quite fun to co-op. Maybe we'll play some of that later. We'll see. I don't know that I will record that. I might. I mean, why not? I might just add audio in post, or like, I mean, my talking and stuff in post. I don't know. I do not know. See how I feel at the time. I mean, I play a lot of video games. If I recorded the games I play, I'd probably make a lot of hours of videos. I was going to do more volunteering, but then I was sick, and then I was better, and then the car broke down. So that's kind of the story of my life, though. If I'm not sick, and something else is happening, preventing me from doing what I want. Except this, apparently. So I guess we'll take what we can get, right? All that broken Billy stuff. I have enough pelts to make any fur armor yet. I do not have enough for that. I need 80. That's also very hard to get pelts. Not a lot of the animals have it. Mainly the Arctic animals. Of course, it's very cold in the Arctic. Gotta level up. Raptors are okay mounts. I really don't like them though. Ultimately, because of their weight. I also have to level them up in weight because they can't hold very much. And I guess if you look at it, they're not that big, so they're tiny little legs. So they have a hard time carrying like you plus anything. This Sarco, best free fish water mount you can get. You can outrun megalodons all day. All day. I use him to get all of my stuff from the north. It's faster to swim there when you fly. It's got a lot of rotten meat and some height. I'll take that. This is my one Belzy Buffalo. It's the start of my frog core. Yeah, I mean, I can make some more bullets, but I don't really need more bullets. So I guess the plan is, we're going to do some obsidian runs, get some obsidian, work on getting that chemistry bench, and go from there. I'm going to stop here because I want to see how the video turned out, and if it's decent, I'm just going to upload it like this, even though I have a lot of like fourth wall breaking commentary about like processing everything. But that's fine. Just being me. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll talk to you again later.